I don't think he's returning either because he had 100% Rotten Tomatoes on the MMA movie he did. Yeah, say goodbye to that.
Move on to the news. Now, first story looks
Say
at why
goodbye
The
to
Rock
that.
is never returning to WWE. Now, our top story today looks at The Rock's WWE status and how it could have been revealed that the final boss has no
Cody's
plans
blood.
to return to WWE anytime soon. Last night, a special screening of The Rock's new movie, The Smashing Machine, took place, and the movie isn't just receiving rave reviews with 100% on Rotten Tomatoes,
That's
it
crazy.
also received a 15-minute standing ovation. Now, a lot of fans are now speculating that if the movie does well, which looks to be incredibly likely, The Rock is never going to commit to being an active wrestler again. And this means that the dream match versus Roman Reigns will never occur. The Rock, during the media events for the movie, has outright stated that he's no longer seeking box office success when it comes to his movies. And evidently, The Rock is seeking credible, legitimate movies that will allow him to shine as a performer. Now, whilst The Rock may never wrestle again, and some say that his new slimmed down appearance is a clear indicator of this, as The Rock doesn't want to be
The reason why his body slimmed down because he's doing the movie MMA movie, so his body like slimmed down. So for MMA movie, he needs to be big, above, and build, for the movie. But as the movie finished, he slimmed down. He slimmed down. So the most important thing being big if the movie was done already. So he had to slim down at some point.
typecast for movies anymore. It's worth noting that The Rock remains a TKO board member, so he'll always be involved in WWE in some capacity,
never say
just
never,
being
man.
off camera.
You know, he
Next
fucked it
up,
up.
Roman Reigns
The
written off
WrestleMania
television.
one.
Now, as expected, Roman
Well, never
Reigns has
say
been
never,
written off
chat.
TV following Clash in Paris.
Never say
On Raw
never.
last night from France, Michael Cole would reveal that Reigns' injuries were so severe that he'd be out of action indefinitely. But Reigns isn't advertised for any other shows
He's doing
before
a
Survivor
movie.
Series War Games in November, so that's likely when the Tribal Chief will return to WWE programming. Now, all signs are pointing towards
See, I was saying this. He's not coming to Survivor Series. I was telling someone the other day, Roman Reigns not coming to Survivor Series. He ain't not coming to WrestlePalooza. Nothing. He's coming to Survivor
WWE
Series.
delivering a Team Roman versus Team Vision story for War Games this year. WWE reunited the Usos on Raw this week, and it's likely that Reigns' team consists of the Usos, CM Punk, and potentially even LA Knight. Next up, WWE is high on this wrestler. Now, El Grande Americano is a regular fixture on Raw each and every week, and now it's surfaced thanks to a report from Body Slam that WWE officials are very impressed with Ludwig Kaiser's work with the gimmick. WWE officials are said to be very impressed with Ludwig Kaiser's version of El Grande Americano. Some believe he is, and has been a much better fit for the gimmick than Chad Gable. Not that Gable wasn't successful with the gimmick, they just feel that Kaiser's added more character in his short time with the gimmick. It'll be interesting to see what happens going forward once Chad Gable returns from injury. But whilst WWE may be high on the character, some fans believe that the character has run its course. On Raw last night, El Grande cost AJ Styles the Intercontinental title, and this has led to significant backlash from fans. WWE's YouTube upload of the match has a large number of dislikes, and it's a booking call that some are citing as one of Triple H's worst decisions of the year. Next up, a
Hold on. Did I just see that correctly?
Last night, El Grande cost AJ Styles the Intercontinental title, and this has led to significant backlash from fans. WWE's YouTube upload of the match has a large number of dislikes, and it's a booking call that some are citing as one of Triple H's worst decisions of the year. Next up, a WWE legend, Barry Becky Lynch.
But
One WWE legend who isn't a big fan of Becky Lynch is Kevin Nash. On the latest episode of his podcast, Nash discussed Lynch's comments relating to Ozzy Osbourne on last week's Raw, and Nash boldly claimed that a run is over in WWE and the business has passed her by. I think her run's over. I think she's grasping. You think there's desperation? I think the business has passed her by. You know, they always say any kind of publicity is good publicity. I don't know, man. If someone passes and you F with the family and the daughter makes the comment, I don't think that's exactly the look WWE or its shareholders, which I'm one of, I'm a TKO shareholder, want coming out of somebody's mouth as a shareholder. Now, a lot of the initial backlash from Lynch's comments have died down over.
Hey, I'm much. You might hate on Kevin Nash, but he does make good points when it comes to like criticism and stuff like that. I just for Carol Rodriguez, he criticized her and she took the criticism and improved. She got a little better with it. And not some wrestlers in today's generation will take the old wrestlers' advice because they say quote unquote, it's so much. He's annoying. He's rude. He's nasty. He's being mean. But hey, listen, take the old wrestlers' advice because they've been in the games for so long. So take their advice, man, because They try to keep you safe.
The past few days, and after Lynch's incredible promo exchange with CM Punk on Raw last night, it's evident that she can still play a major role on WWE programming. Next up, a top star breaks character after Raw. Typically, WWE usually delivers some post-show antics to send the crowd home happy following Raw, and for the French crowd last night, WWE really went the extra mile. WWE would have Rhea Ripley, the Usos, and LA Knight yeeting before Ripley and Knight proceeded to take part in the hilarious dance. It's great to see WWE talent have so much fun, and the French crowd certainly deserved a special moment to send them home with a smile on their face. Next up, WWE scams a fan. Now, a fan has taken to social media to show how much of a scam WWE's tickets and gold package is. The fan spent $2,700 for 2 tickets, so that's $1,350 each. This was 2 days before the event and had a face value of around €276, around $323. This meant that the gold package itself cost about $1,027 per person. The fan said that the package included pre-show hospitality with WWE superstar appearances and all-inclusive food and drinks, all-inclusive food and drinks available during hospitality, commemorative WWE Clash in Paris priority pass gift, souvenir to be picked up at check-in, and a dedicated priority pass entrance. However, the fan said what he actually got was the so-called priority check-in was poorly managed, and we ended up entering the arena 45 minutes late. Food was finger food, and drinks were indeed unlimited and honestly pretty good quality. The priority pass was just a lanyard and a badge with the event logo. The souvenir was simply a Clash in Paris pin. But what was the most damaging was the pre-show hospitality. The hospitality lasted 2 hours, but only for about one of those hours did superstars come into the lounge. They stood in front of a photo wall and everyone lined up just to take a quick picture. Interaction time about 5 seconds before and after the photo. The superstars were the Wyatt Six, Rusev, and B-Fab. The fan went on to mention that paying $1,000 for some food and 3 quick photos just felt like a complete rip-off. And we gotta agree. I mean, no offense to B-Fab, but are you paying like a couple of $100 just to get a quick photo with her?
I'm gonna be completely honest. Nobody pay money to see her. Let's be completely honest, bro. Nobody's paying $1,000, $2,000 to see her. If you're John Cena or Roman Reigns or yeah, of course I'll pay that kind of money to see them. But her, come on, bro, give me a break with that. Like, no offense, man. Like,
if the package included more top stars like Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar even, then it certainly would have been more worth it. But in this case, it just seems like a complete rip-off. What do you guys think? Next up, WWE planning a major angle. Now, there's rampant speculation on social media today that WWE could be planning a major angle. On Raw last night, Punk informed Raw General Manager Adam Pearce that he was going to be on SmackDown in Chicago this week, and Punk even laughed and labeled his plan as tremendous. There are now rumors that this is going to see the WWE return of AJ Lee. Chicago is perhaps the perfect opportunity to bring her back, as the pop she will receive will be groundbreaking to say the very least. Now, whilst it's still not 100% confirmed that AJ is coming back, all signs are definitely pointing in that direction. Her return was heavily teased yet again last night, and Becky Lynch even had to address the chants as it was so loud. Next up, WWE planting the seeds for a new feud. Now, it appears that they could be planting a feud between Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. I don't
give a fuck about the feud. I don't care, bro. Like, they teased it too many times already, like, bunch of times. I don't care. Like, I don't care no more.
Waller addressed his former partner, and Waller would outright bury Theory in his comments by stating that nobody cared that Theory beat John Cena at WrestleMania 39.
The fans don't care.
You know what Austin Theory never did? He never said thank you for me for saving his career. You remember that time John Cena buried him live on national television? I remember that. That's one of my favorite things I've ever seen. I watch that at least once a week. And the thing is, I remember going to WrestleMania that year. I was with NXT. I'm up in the stands with Carmella Hayes. I watched Theory beat John Cena, and no one cared.
Over 2 years.
Then add, if Theory comes back, he will say these comments to his face. If he comes back, he'll have words.
I don't care no more.
I've got no problem saying that to his face if he can understand. I'll have to talk really slow. Now, a feud between the former tag team champions is long overdue, and hopefully there's still some interest from the audience in the feud, as WWE have just dragged this out for way too long. It's even become a running joke that Triple H was teasing the breakup every week for a year, and to see the two break up off screen was certainly underwhelming. In relation to Theory, he's still with WWE, he's just out of action with an undisclosed injury. But with Waller actively teasing a program between the two again, it's possible that Theory is close to returning. There's definitely a big push from fans on social media to see Theory return as a babyface, and Theory has a
I
ton of
don't care.
potential in the
I
role.
just don't care.
And finally, a new WWE signing revealed.
Jeez
Our final
Louise,
story
man.
today takes a look at news relating to a new WWE signing. There have been rumors online for months that they could be signing the Righteous, a team that consists of Vinny and Dutch. And our Fightful
I have
Selector
no idea
reporting
what
that
they are.
many within
Be honest,
WWE
bro.
believe
Like-
that they are likely to be WWE bound in the immediate future. A familiar act could very well be headed to WWE. Sources familiar with this situation claim to Fightful that Vinny and Dutch, known collectively as The Righteous, have informed some promoters that they are finishing up their indie dates in the coming months. Word out of WWE is that the company has been interested in them, and many believe that they are likely to be signed. The duo were once rumored to be part of the new Karrion Kross faction. However, since Kross has now departed from WWE, they'll have to think of a new way to debut the team. But there you have it, folks. The wildest news stories
Well,
and
there's
rumors
good
as well.
news for you for WWE and wrestling in general.